Website building is, as I can see on the answers that you guys entered in the poll, a lot of you have some concerns about like how it might be expensive, it's time consuming, and that it requires technical knowledge. And a lot of those are going to be addressed in the demo that I'm going to be doing today. So we're going to talk about how you can set up and add content on the Websites Plus Marketing website builder. We're also going to talk about how that site builder can help build engagement with your visitors and customers. And we're also going to talk about search engine optimization. So let's get started by how to set up and add your content. Now, to get started with Websites Plus Marketing, all you need to do is go to the GoDaddy website. If you already have an existing account, that's great, but you can also create an account as you sign up for the service. Now, in the GoDaddy website, you can see at the upper part of it, there is a section for websites, and click on Website Builder, and you're going to be directed to the Website Builder for Websites Plus Marketing. As you can see here, you can get started with Websites Plus Marketing for free. You are going to be given a 30-day free trial, and you don't even need a credit card to get started. So let's click on that Start for Free, and let's get started. Now, let's say I am building a website for a pet store, no, a pet clinic. So let's say I'm building a pet clinic, and let's call it like Dr. Noah's Pet Clinic. Now, when you sign up for Websites Plus Marketing, the first thing it's going to ask you is what category is your business going to be part of. So let's say because it's a pet clinic, I'm going to start with pet, and I'm going to look for the category that is closer to what kind of business I'm going to be creating. So I'm going to use pet services, and then I'm going to click on next, and then it's going to ask me what kind of name, or what is the name of my business. So I'm going to replace it with Dr. Noah's Pet Clinic. So as you can see, as I'm starting with the website builder, there are things happening in the background, and I am going to be given by Websites Plus Marketing a sample template that I can use so I can take a look at what my website would end up looking like. So here you can see like there's the name of my clinic, there's a picture, a really fancy looking dog there, and then some text that I can be able to add later on. If I don't quite like the theme that was created here, I can go to the right side of Websites Plus Marketing, click on theme, and then I can try a new look and look for a different kind of website that or a different appearance for my website. So say for example, let's see, I'd like to get urban. So I'm going to select that particular theme. And then after selecting it, as you can see, the preview of my website would change. And now I can see how the website is going to look like later on. Now, each of these sections can be editable. So like say, for example, I want to edit this particular section. I can simply click on that section name, and then I can be able to put, like edit it. Like I'm going to highlight the text over here and replace it with a different text, and there you go. Very easy. Now, say for example, I would like to change some of the pictures that appear on my website. Say I want to change the picture over here on the header of the website. I can click on update, and I can change the image. For example, change the image here. Websites Plus Marketing will give me the choice of adding stock images into my website, like so. Or I can also upload a picture on my website. So say, for example, I want a different picture to go there. How about a sugar glider? So I'm going to put a different picture there. And once it's uploaded, there you go. I am going to insert the new picture. And now I have a different picture to go to my website. Now, the website builder would include a template where you can put different sections on your website. Basically, if you see a circle with a plus sign like this one, you can click on it and choose additional custom sections on your website. These sections allow you to put specialized content into your website. Like, say, for example, you want to add like a COVID-19 response section on your website, or say, for example, you want to add a video on your website. There are sections that allow you to do that. So these sections on specialized content allow you to also add like calls to action, just like what mentioned earlier. You can add these buttons or videos or even links to sections on your website so that people can explore your website some more. Now, calls to actions are very important in a website so that to make sure that your visitor are going to stay and engage with your website far longer. A successful online website is one that you can keep your visitors clicking and exploring the different pages, as well as turn them into returning customers. So one section that you can use to engage customers in your business is through online appointments. Now, in many kinds of service-based businesses, you have like customers inquiring about how they can be able to avail of your services and create and set up an appointment so that they can visit you. Now, in some businesses, you do that by, say, email or texting or send or even calling the business themselves. Websites plus marketing can make the whole process so much easier by allowing your website to accept online appointments. So in this template that we're using right now, there is built-in section for online appointments. You can click on get started so you can start entering an online appointment into your website. So it goes to a different section. And here you can be able to add a service into your website. So by adding a service, you can be able to set up an online appointment. So say for example, our online appointment is one for pet consultation. So once the section for online appointments have loaded, you can put the service name. So pet consultation. And let's say you can set up details like how long it's going to be. Is there a category that service is going to be under? You can put a description of what that service is going to be. You can even accept payments onto that particular service. So say, for example, this is going to be like 500 pesos for 1 hour. You can also indicate like, is this going to be an online session or is it going to be on the customer's location or a business location? You can even indicate like which staff of your business is going to be accepting that kind of appointment. So one more thing, you want to add a picture, of course. So let's say we're going to add a picture into our online appointment, and I'm going to choose another picture over here, maybe a picture of a vet. And as you can see, I'm just dragging and dropping the pictures from my file manager. And once I drop it, it will automatically upload the picture and I can start inserting it into my online appointment. So now that I have the service added here, I can save it. And I can go back to my website. Click on edit site over here. And take a look at the preview of what my website would look like with that online appointment. So if I scroll down, the online appointment should be included here already pretty soon once I publish all of the changes made on the website. Now, adding online appointment in other sections is one way to improve your content and also engage your customers and your visitors into your website. Another would be like adding beautiful images that you want to put that you can put on your website. Now, not everybody is very talented when it comes to art, and creating an image that you can post on your website can take some effort. Fortunately, there are now available tools that make creating pictures and images easier for us. So if we go back to our dashboard, there is one section there that can make building a website content really easy for your website. And it's under the marketing section, and we have the content creator. Now, when you load the content creator, you're going to be sent to another website of GoDaddy called Godaddy Studio. Godaddy Studio allows you to create beautiful images for your website as well as social media accounts that you might have. This application, GoDaddy Studio, is also available as a free mobile app. So if you're on iPhone or Android, feel free to go ahead and go to the Play Store for each of your for your operating system, and you can search for GoDaddy Studio and you can give it a try on your phone already. So with GoDaddy Studio, you can create logos, Instagram stories, posts, posters, and flyers that you can be able to add to your website. You can even post it on your social media content and social media feed for everybody to see. Now, speaking of social media, something that I'd like everybody to try, since we're all here, why not share your social media handle in the chat room so that we can all give each other a follow? I know these days, social media is a very important component of building an online presence. And sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of all of your social media handles and post on each of the platforms. Like you have to go to Facebook to edit your Facebook page. You have to go to Instagram. You have to go to Twitter. You have to go somewhere else to add all of your pictures. Now, the good thing about Websites Plus Marketing is we also have a section for social media content. So under marketing, you can go to social, and there's social media marketing here, which allows you to be able to connect your website to your various social media accounts and be able to publish content straight from your from your website's marketing dashboard. That way, you don't have to log in to each of the individual social media accounts that you have. Everything can be handled in just one place, and that can be very useful for additional engagement into your website. Now, one more engagement method that I would like to discuss is email marketing. Now, for a lot of us, we might think that email is like a thing of the past that nobody really pays attention to. But email marketing is still a very effective tool of keeping top of mind awareness for your customers through regular email campaigns. You can send greetings, you can send announcements, you can send promos, you can keep in touch with previous customers through these email marketing campaigns. Now, under the marketing section of Websites Plus Marketing, there is a section for email marketing where you can be able to automatically create or keep track of your contacts, create email marketing campaigns, schedule some of them, and basically ensure that your customers are still going to remember your business every time they open their email. Now, because we are looking at the various online marketing features of Websites Plus Marketing, let's talk about one of the most popular methods of online marketing, and that's SEO. SEO, or search engine optimization, is a way of making your website and your business appear higher in search engine results. Now, SEO in itself is a very complex topic, so unfortunately, we cannot cover it in full. However, there are some things that you might want to know about how you can get started with SEO. Some of the things that you might want to consider when getting started would be making sure that you have new content added to your website, make your website mobile friendly, adding an SSL to your website, and make sure that you put keywords strategically in different locations in your website. Now, posting new content is easy in Websites Plus Marketing. There are several sections that you can do that. Plus, Websites Plus Marketing also has the ability for you to add a blog into your website. You can create a blog add blog posts, and with each new post that you put on your blog that adds new content on your website, search engines will rank you higher because they know that your website is always updated, and that means that the business is still active. Now, if we're talking about mobile website, on the other hand, the good thing about websites plus marketing is that the template that you're using will automatically adjust itself based on the kind of device that your visitor is using. So if you go to the website section of websites plus marketing, you can see the preview of your website and see if it's what it would look like on a desktop browser and what it's going to look like on a mobile browser. So you already have the mobile website taken care of without any extra work. Now, how about SSL? SSL is what makes certain website addresses starts with HTTPS instead of HTTP. Now, for many types of websites, the SSL that is added for that HTTPS is a separate product that you have to buy. On average, that can cost you like $60 a year to buy an SSL certificate. However, with Websites Plus Marketing, it's already pre-built into your site builder. Your website address over here will already contain HTTPS with no extra work needed for you. So not only will it save you money, it's also going to save you effort in ensuring that your website is as already has SSL. The HTTPS also puts a padlock icon on your website, which is a reminder to your visitors that your website is legit, that you are a legitimate business, and that you are protecting the data that they are entering onto your website. So that for that extra peace of mind that they might have. Now, adding keywords into your website is an integral part of SEO. And under the marketing section of Websites Plus Marketing, we also have our SEO tools that are available for you. This gives you like a wizard that gives you a walkthrough on where you can be able to insert certain keywords into your website and get you started with SEO for your website so that your business gets higher ranking in search engines like Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo pretty soon. And with a higher ranking, you get more exposure to potential customers, more clicks, and hopefully more customers. So those are some of the features that Websites Plus Marketing has, and I hope that you got excited with trying them out for yourself. Now, of course, as easy to use website marketing is, some very busy people just don't have the time needed to build a website themselves. So I'll pass us along now to Romy, who will tell us one more thing that GoDaddy can do to help build your online presence. So, Romy, take it away.
Thank you, Jade. And yes, that was a very informative product demo from Jade. Now you have an idea that yes, it's possible for you to build websites on your own, even though you don't have this language or coding knowledge. But we understand that some people they don't have the luxury of the time to do it themselves, right? So time is probably of the essence and they want someone to do it for them instead. So here in GoDaddy, we recently launched a service that's called Website Design Service. So how it works is that you will submit or you will let us know how you want to build your website or how you want to build or how you want your website to look like. And we have a team of experts that will build this for you. So it is a do it for me service. And guess what? You guys are up for a treat because we are running a promotion right now. So we have this early bird deal wherein you get to have 35% off if you will get the website design service. And to learn more about our website design services, you can go ahead and click on the link that Jenny sent on chat. And yes, our team of experts will collaborate with you on how you want your website to look like. Okay, so now it's time for us to address the questions that you will have for us. But before I start getting in questions, I want to ask you guys a question first. So we want to know what is your preferred timing for this webinar session. So we want to hear your feedback on what is the typical time or time slot that you would like us to conduct this webinar session. So you can put it on chat and someone from our team will gather your answers. Oh, there's a poll. Thank you so much. So go
Yes.
ahead and answer. Thank you, Kaling, for setting up the poll for everyone.
If the time slot that you prefer is not here, yeah, please feel free to join in chat. We're flexible. We'll love to cater to your preference and your timing.
Okay, so thank you so much for the responses.
Okay, we'll probably just wait for a couple more seconds before we take questions.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much for posting all of your insights on chat. It's really a fun when you guys are interacting with us. And giving you guys a few more seconds to answer the poll time.
Okay.
So,
all right, I'm gonna end the poll right now. If you have any other time slots that you prefer, just drop it in chat. We're still monitoring. And let's go to the Q&A.
Okay, so we have our phone in question right now. So what will our next seminar or webinar cover? That's from Sufian Jumari. So I'd like to pass that on to you, Kaling.
Cool. Yes. Thanks, Sophia, for joining us today. And actually, for the next sessions, we do have a couple of topics that we are exploring. It could be around social media marketing, or it could be our SEO. But at the end of the day, most of our seminars will usually cover an element on how to build your website. So yeah, please feel free to keep a lookout. If you're interested in joining our next event, we're going to be running these sessions on a monthly basis, and they'll cover different topics from marketing to SEO to social media. Please do follow us on our social media pages, and keep a lookout for our next event. So it will happen in March. And yeah, I do see a couple other questions. Let's scroll and have a look.
There is another question, but I think Jade could definitely answer this one. So from an anonymous attendee, seems like he doesn't or she doesn't want to be known. So the question is, how many pages does your website builder allow? So Jade, would you like to answer that one for us? How many pages?
Sorry, I was trying to look for the unmute button. So you can create like many pages on your website. Generally, we can I'm gonna get back to you with the actual number. So I think you can create to 10, but each page can have multiple sections. So even now, you don't necessarily need to put like a lot of pages on your website anymore. You want just to make sure that your sections are arranged in a way so that people can be able to see what you want them to see on your website as quickly as possible.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so we are still entertaining questions. So post in your questions. Let me see. Do we have more questions? I'm no longer seeing new questions on the Q&A tab or portion of the Zoom. For chat.
Also, I see, Kelly, you mentioned 35%. Yes, we are actually offering a 35% early bird if you would like to basically engage our experts to help you build your first website. So one thing that is good about people who are time staff, you need someone to just help you get started, is that basically with the website design services, you will get a complete website. And the good thing about this is because it's built on either the e-store or our website plus marketing platform, you are able to then make changes on your own the next time. So you don't have to keep relying on someone to help you. Every time you want to change something, you have to depend on like a third party, like a developer, freelancer, or the company to do it for you. You are actually able to do it yourself because we've designed this platform to be very user friendly. So remember, this website design service is really just to help you get started, and we hope that you will then be the owner of your website and you just take charge of basically making any subsequent changes.
And
All right, so
actually a good option because you still have a control of your site, right? If you want to make some
exactly.
changes, yes, you can definitely do that. I'll follow up answer on the initial question earlier about the site pages. So as per Jenny and Jade, you can create up to 50 site pages. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, but well, I mean, if you are a small business, I would suggest to keep it to probably about like 5 to 10 because you don't want people to, get lost in the maze of pages that you might have. But yeah, definitely 50 is more than enough for any business to build a very comprehensive website.
Correct. So another question here, Kaling. So again from an anonymous attendee. So I have an existing domain and host and an empty website. I would like to transfer it to GoDaddy. Who can I speak with? And can you give me like the contact information?
Ah, amazing. Thank you to Adonis Tandy. We're all here to help you. And what you can do is we will actually have a form later for you to fill up. And what you just need to do is to basically fill out the form, and one of our guides will contact you and help you with the process. So if you have an empty website, that's perfect because you have two options. Either you can basically attach the website build, the website plus marketing solution, then you can build your own website. Or if you feel like you need some help to get your website started, someone to build your website for you, you can actually then engage our website design services where our experts will then help you build your first website. So if you're interested, please get in touch with us. We do have a link. I think Jenny, if you could share the link again to our attendee, like please feel free to drop information behind, and we'll love to get in touch with you and understand, how we can help you with transferring your domain and your host to GoDaddy and build your first website basically. All right.
Okay. Last question from Kelly Caneso, Kaling. So they said that it will cost 17,227. So it will be 35% off. And with this, are they be able to help with the content as well? So I think this question is for our website design services.
Yes, Kelly. So the website design services has a different cost to it. So please feel free to inquire to find out more. And for the website design services particularly, yes, we will offer a 35% discount. Just that I think this is not the cause of it, but please feel free to get in touch with us so that we can advise you on that. And I'm not too sure about helping with content. Are you meaning to write it for you? Because if that's the case, then that we can't customize, it to what you want. But if you're able to give some pointers, like what you want to include, right? I think we're able to help you make some adjustments. But the thing is that a lot of the writing itself, right? It has to come from you. So whatever that you want to include in your website, you can just write it in like a paragraph, and then like our experts will help you to slot them into the right places. Yeah.
And I just would like to add to that, Kaling. So to answer your question, Kelly, we really can't define the price right now because it will depend on the plan that's perfect for you. That's why we encourage everyone to call our GoDaddy guides, to have a chat with our GoDaddy guides, because you will have a one-on-one consultation with them, because of course we have different needs. Probably this plan works for you, but this plan is not suitable for a different person. So it's a case to case basis. That's why it's best for us to communicate with you to get to know your priorities. And for the content, yes, so how it works is that you will of course give us the content about how you want how your site your site to look like, the photos and everything. And our team of experts will help you arrange it and will help you build it from scratch. But again, if it requires some custom codes and a couple of things that might be involved about writing about your business, so those are the things that we have to as well to look into. That's why it's best for us to communicate with our GoDaddy guide so they can direct you to the correct plan and to the correct pricing. Okay?
Yep.
So it's already we extended for a bit, so I guess that's it for our Q&A. And yes, to get to know about our websites plus marketing option, the do-it-yourself option, we have a couple of links here. So check out these articles, helpful articles. So thank you so much, Jenny, for posting it. if you want to know more about building a site yourself without, coding. And of course, follow us on our social media sites. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have YouTube. We're all over the place, actually. And a recording or the copy of the recording of this webinar or sections in this webinar will also be uploaded in our GoDaddy Asia YouTube channel. Then again, we have GoDaddy guides ready to support you to answer your questions 24/7. You can speak to our guides, you can call our hotline or even chat with us. And there's also a form here that Jenny will post in chat if you want to discuss this further. We'd be happy to help. And that's about it for our today's webinar session. So we want to hear from you as well. So just in case you want to have like topics you want us to focus on, if you want us to invite some guests or actual entrepreneurs, we can do that as well. So you can shoot us an email in webinar@godaddy.com. Let me repeat, that's webinar@godaddy.com. So this is your host for today. My name is Romy. Thank you everyone for attending our webinar session for today. Be safe and be comfy.
All right, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you in our next session. Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a message on either on Messenger, or you can actually fill up the forms that Jenny has shared earlier on, either to request for a callback or to actually get started on your website design service, like journey. So we are really hoping to see your first website, and have a good day. We hope to see you in the next session. Take care.
Bye.